What did we do? Oh, we have a new thing for major decisions. Because we did Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we were pink. Okay, so Wednesday major decisions. We met the mom, Dustin's mom, found out about the squatter who kicked her out of her house. We took a shower on Tuesday, though. Didn't I? Why is that worth noting? We met Janie, the pastor's wife, who cleans the estate once a week. Oh, that's why she seems so familiar. We met Beau, the late Duke's enormous son. Told her where he could find his dad's body. This is so small. Okay, hold on. And then we hung out with Kanika, and the two of us made plans to flee town together after the night's activities. No, I did not. That's bullshit. Alright, we met the dog, the mayor. We met Scarlet Hollow's resident creepypasta. We had dinner at Reese's house. There's something hidden in the clinic, and it wants me to find it. Ooh, that's uncomfy. Invited Tabitha ghost hunting. We left the spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. in the library. And we made plans with Sybil to talk about mysterious goings on over tea tomorrow. So, we did the tea thing. So now we're at Reese's house. We're gonna go investigate the clinic. I'm pretty sure that's Wayne, right? I mean, I see those little squiggly little dudes everywhere, like they're right there. They're kind of cute though. They're like little roly-polies, like little croissant, like the little croissant doughboys. Okay, so what did I say last? Ah, okay. So you make your way up to the familiar hill past the rows of ragged houses that make up Scarlet Hollow's residential area. It isn't long before you find yourself outside of Dr. Kelly's clinic, its secrets enticing you to find a way in. Even at the bottom of the hill, you could already feel the presence. Ooh. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits this compulsive frequency. Yeah, ask the raccoon. Yeah, look at the raccoon. Okay. You quickly glance around, eyes trained on the underbrush. A flash of striped tail grabs your eyes immediately. Hi, little guy. Can I help you, Buster? Hey there. If you were trying to break into a house at the top of the hill, how would you do it? What, just because I got little hands and go through people's trash, I'm supposed to know how to break into places? There's a hill that'll take you right up to the big flat roof thing. Sometimes the humans leave the windows open up there and I go inside. Don't tell them, okay? I like to sleep in a big pile of cloth. It's one of my few joys in life. Okay. He leaves you as you're turning back to look at the clinic. You have your way in. Just go in through the clinic door? Yeah. Let's just go through the clinic door. It's a doctor's office, not Fort Knox. Why would the clinic door even be locked? That's true. It is a doctor's office. You carefully make your way up the old wooden stairs of the clinic's wraparound porch, avoiding any suspiciously creaky-looking steps. You push the door open slowly, just enough for you to slip in, but not enough to risk any sound from the door's ancient hinges. Ooh, Mamacita's right there. You can see the doc at the desk in some room down the hall. She hasn't noticed you. You shut the door silently, watching her closely. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it is that you wanted it to find you. You've been caught by its gravity, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Turn on the lights. You just hang out, bud? The lights click on, you're in the morgue. You have a PC? What are you doing in the morgue? What are you doing in the morgue? Yeah, like you're just hanging out, this is where you go? Hold on. Okay. Maybe he's just napping? I'm sure it looks weird. It's not like I expected anyone to come down here. I was just, practicing. A rehearsal, if you will. Uh-huh. That's kind of weird, dude. Yeah. You're the one that just wandered into a morgue. His words seem distant to you. The tugging's strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander back to the wall of the morgue. Wander to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. Follow the pole. Okay, he's not going to say anything. You touch the wall. Feels disappointingly solid under your palms. He probably thinks I'm on drugs. Like, okay, from my perspective, if I had somebody just wander into my house, into a morgue, right, for no reason, I don't know them, I just met them, and then they start touching fucking walls. Yeah, hey, are you okay? You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder for a moment. The thing on the other side of the blank wall loosens its pull on you. You kind of look possessed there for a second. You good? Make him understand. What? I need to get behind the wall. Reese glances back at the wall. You're really serious, aren't you? This is probably a bad idea, but if you really need to get in there, I'm pretty sure there's an emergency act somewhere upstairs. I just need to get the doc out of our hair. Should take 2 seconds. Get the doc out of her hair? Is he gonna fake sick? Yeah, okay. If I say I'm sick and need something, she'll drop whatever she's doing and do it for me. Surefire way to get her out of the house. And most of the time it's true anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. Yes please, axe now. Yeah, give me the axe. Wow, you're super desperate about this wall. Be right back. Okay. He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced with the uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. Ooh, little rebel. You hear a soft voice filtering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother. Hey, Mom. He coughs gently. Reese, I didn't know you were awake. I still feel like shit, but I think I could finally try to keep some juice down. It looks like we're all out, though. Really? I thought I'd just pick some up. I got an errand to run on Main Street anyway. I'll go pick up some orange juice and some ginger ale, too. That'd be awesome. Sorry to ask, I know you're probably busy. It's no problem. It doesn't take long. Don't do anything too strenuous while I'm gone. Just lie in bed until I get back. Thanks, Mom. I'll take it easy. You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing. It worked. The theatric rasp in his voice, excitement rising in his place. Come on up. We don't have long until she's back. Okay. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened in its hold on you. And with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. Interesting. Ah. What are all the pamphlets, I wonder? Lung signs. I'm not sure it's one of those emergency fire axes, so it should be pretty obvious wherever it is, but I'm not sure where she would be keeping it. I'll show you around. Let's try the doc's office first. You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office. Magnifying glass? I don't see an axe in here. He's right. A cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies, but something on the desk catches your eye. Some sort of records, with your family's name on them. Huh. I don't know. Should I just read the files now? I don't think he would like it. You scoop up the folder, tucking the documents in for later perusal. Reese watches you with curiosity. Stealing medical documents? If my family's keeping secrets, then I better learn what I can. Not gonna acknowledge it. You stare up at the gangly young man, silent. I'm not gonna stop you or anything. I know if you got a mystery to solve, you can steal whatever you want. Let's check the medical supply room next. I can imagine a room full of chemicals being someplace someone might want to keep an axe. Better be careful stealing something there, though. That might really get you into trouble. I don't see a reason to steal anything else. You turn around and leave the office. It's time to move on. Come on, let's keep looking. There it is. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I thought there was a mirror. Like a mirror over a cabinet. Looks like it needs a key, though. We better not break the glass. I'd rather explain why I had to steal the axe after we got the chance to use it. There must be a key in here somewhere. He stops as if listening to something you can't hear. Shit, she's back already. As if on cue, you hear the front door of the clinic open and close, the creak of its antique hinges echoing down the hallway. Footsteps start down the hall. She headed this way. Quick, we gotta hide. I'm not supposed to be in here. Why not? He opens the closet door and hurriedly motions you inside. You slip past him, scrunching into the small space as best as you can. He attempts to slide in after you. Let him in, what the fuck? You make space, and he slips in next to you, closing the door just enough so you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. Dr. Kelly storms in, plastic bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it on the counter. And then she hurries back out, bag rustling as she makes her way back down the hallway. We better wait a sec, just in case. Yeah, I'll flirt, sure. You're momentarily distracted from the danger at hand by Reese's sudden closeness. It's almost strange to be in here with him after the way he was hidden away for the first few days of your week in Scarlet Hollow. It made him into a seemingly mythical creature, the tragic artist wasting away in a basement guarded by a tyrannical warden. Now he's right in front of you, flesh and blood and human being, one you can reach out and touch if you so desired. Taking the moment. I'm not gonna touch him. That's weird. You close your eyes for a moment and breathe in, taking the moment. Oh, that's creepy. Don't like that. Reese's clothes smell clean, like linens fresh out of the dryer, and under that is his smell. It's comfortingly human, like a warm breeze carrying with it the smell of pungent spring flowers. Though there's something else to it. Some underlying unnatural odor, almost like ozone. Ozone. You notice his hand resting on the doorknob to keep the door perfectly ajar is trembling slightly. You look up and find that he's staring down at you out of the corner of his eye. Sorry. His voice is almost imperceptibly quiet. Didn't mean to put us in such tight quarters. I don't mind, yeah. You can practically hear his heart skip a beat. Neither do I. His breathing's uneven and nervous as he stares down at you in the darkness. Seconds pass in silence, your eyes locked, your body's almost close enough to touch in the claustrophobic hollow of the closet. How romantic! The tension's finally broken as Dr. Kelly's creaking footsteps make their way back down the hallway towards your hiding spot. His head swivels suddenly. That was the door to the house. We're in the clear, let's go. Okay, the two of you spill out of the closet. Reese quickly and quietly starts pulling out drawers, scanning them for keys. Let him handle it, yeah. You watch while he rifles through the drawers, content to let him figure it out. Soon there's a jingling of keys, and he turns to you victorious. There we go. They're even color-coded. She made this too easy. Reese pauses to look at the plate on the table. It was weird of her to drop that off, right? Why would she put some alien-looking fruit in the supply room? She's not a pharmacist. She's not supposed to make her own medicine. This room is for storing stuff she orders from an actual pharmacist. And I doubt it's decorative. Maybe there's some information on it somewhere in here? Yeah, maybe. But before you get the chance to look, Reese jerks his head towards the door. Shit, that was the door from the house. We gotta run. Grab the axe and go. You grab the axe and follow Reese's instruction. Once again starting down the basement stairs, letting in the pull of a stone carving guiding you back to the morgue. What? My brain just broke. Sorry, guys. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. I was right. We already did have juice. It was just in the back of the fridge. But there's no harm in having extra. What are you doing in the clinic? I told you to go rest. I'm just gonna chill in the morgue. I got my speakers, so if you heard some weird noises, that's just my music. I'll be sure to put in earplugs, drowning all that industrial clanging you listen to. You know I'm not the biggest fan of you spending time down there. Can't be good for your mental health to hang out in a refrigerator for corpses. Do you at least have a blanket this time? I mean, she's just being a mom, I think, in that scenario. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's just a change of scenery. My room feels too claustrophobic right now. Okay. I'll let you know when it's time for dinner. You hear the door close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in the fluorescent lit room below. Hey. You listen to music that sounds like a wall being broken down? Of course I do. I'm sad all the time. What does that mean? Some of the people that listen to alternative and like metal and shit, they're the happiest people I've ever met and the sweetest people. Glad my taste in music's finally coming in handy. It's exactly the cover we need. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of the wall. Wall. Have at it. I love how he supports me. He's like, yeah, sure. Break my house. I don't care. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There's some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your effort. Yowza. I have some big biceps. Holy shit. Yeah, what is that? It's like an abandoned hallway? Abandoned room? The splintered edge frames a dark passage, seemingly cut deep into the side of the cliff, cold seeping from a forgotten place into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. There's a whole hallway back there. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthy mildew smell like the room's slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even greater compulsion. You step forward, and you climb into the hole. Is that an old wheelchair? I don't like this at all. Okay, this is wild. I had no idea any of this was here. An entire hospital wing, rotting away for decades behind some flimsy drywall. Oh, it's a medical hallway. Yee. His voice sounds distant. Your sole focus is finding it. Your feet move without prompting, and you stumble down the hallway towards the far wall, barely registering the antique clutter as you stagger past it. Whoa, are you okay? Huh. You don't respond, and you don't bother to retrieve the axe. The wall is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years. The planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. What is that? Some rams? Injured man. Enoch. They weren't gonna come. I was worried you'd leave me here forever. They said there's nothing they can do. I'll never use my legs again. Well, Enoch, what am I gonna do? Calm down, Teddy. These doctors don't know what they're talking about. Now, I've been doing my own research and I found us an alternative. We won't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. Oh, that was Enoch. I've been doing my own research and I found us an alternative. We won't have to worry about anything from here on out, I promise. I went to talk to the witch. A witch? But that's nonsense. It's alright. It's all sorted. We're taking you home today and everything will be resolved by this time next week. Oh! Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Hey, I was worried you slipped into a coma or something. You tore down a wall like a wild animal, found some weird carving, and collapsed. I think you might have had some kind of seizure. Oh. Oh, my vacuum. Are you okay? Yeah, how did I get here? Did you fucking carry me? He's like so tiny. Yeah, I carried you. Oh, wish I had been awake while you carried me. Yeah, I could always put on a repeated performance if that's the sort of thing you like. Okay, does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? Yeah, does she know? No, I snuck you back in the house while she was busy with the medical storage room. Figured you wouldn't want to come into the morgue. Huh. I still have those documents I swiped, right? Yeah, you should still have them on you. Sure enough, you pull out the file containing medical documents about your family. Enoch's death certificate. Born September 9th, 1887. Died August 20th, 1957. Aged 69. He fell from a cliff? Uh-huh. Organ sustained impact injuries. Lacerations to the neck and body consistent with fall from great height. What about Edwardines? Born April 9th, 1913. Died February 12th, 2003. Aged 89. Cause of death, heart failure. Signed by her granddaughter, Pearland Scarlet. Pretty normal. Almost made it to 90. Died of normal personal illness. Pearland. Sleep apnea. What? Discovered by her daughter, Tabitha. Ooh, Chrysanthemum? No autopsy performed. Ooh. Do you think she strangled her mom? You've quickly flipped through a few of the other Scarlets whose names aren't quite as familiar. Theodore Scarlet, born May 24th, 1980 and died in 1918, age 28. Cause of death, crush and mind collapse. Body not recovered. Signed by his brother, Enoch Scarlet. Oh, that was a guy. So he lied. Did he lie? Was that guy still alive? Joseph Scarlet, born April 1914, died June 7th, 1944. Louis Scarlet, born August 1920 and died in June 6th. Wow. They died within just days of one another, literally one day. Both killed in Normandy in the line of duty. Oh, that makes sense, okay. They must have been Edwardine's brothers. Certificate of fetal death, infant boy. Andrew Charles Scarlet, delivered April 3rd, 1945, stillbirth, mother Edwardine Scarlet. Cause of death, complications during birth. No doctor present, home burial. There was no doctor present at the birth and a home burial. There's some information missing here. Alexandra Scarlet, born December 12th, 1947 and died August 20th, 1957, aged 9. Missing, presumed dead. Signed by mother Edwardine Scarlet. Oh. Do you think that it's Sybil? No. That's a weird theory. That Sybil would be related to me, right? That's like out of left field. Mary Bell Scarlet, born September 3rd, 1946 and died October 30th, 1963, age 17. Cause of death, complications during childbirth. Signed by her mother, Edwardine Scarlet. Time to wake up the old steam and string and cork cord. Okay. Yeah, I should probably get going. Cell is still missing. The stone finally stopped yelling at me. That might be a little tricky. The doctor's on a warpath up there. I refuse to take my medicine. She's not happy about it. Oh. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait her out. Hold on. Is my vacuum... Can you hear my vacuum? Why are you still going? I thought you left, my dude. Oh, he's under my treadmill. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and blocked my door so she can't get down here. Now we just have to wait her out. Why didn't you take your medicine? Yeah. Because it makes me feel like shit. Maybe it's that plant. Maybe that's what she's been giving him. I was fine yesterday until the doc made me take my pills, and I was fine all day today. What's the harm in going a day without, right? And now that I'm not taking it, it's like all these weird little memories have come rushing back. Bad memories. I don't think the doc's a good person. I don't think she wants me to be healthy. I don't think she wants me to see people. And now that I'm waking up to that truth, I don't think there's any going back for either of us. Okay. Yeah, let's just find a distraction until it's safe to leave then. The distraction seems like a good idea. As you could probably tell, I'm getting a little jittery. It doesn't feel awful, to be honest. What if your mom doesn't fall asleep? Yeah. You shouldn't call her my mom. As far as I'm concerned, she's forfeited that title. I don't even think I should call her a doctor. She's just some woman now. Can't wait for her to be in the rearview mirror for the rest of my life. If she doesn't fall asleep by 10, we can figure something else out. These windows are supposedly shatterproof, which she always said was for burglars. Now I assume it was yet another way to keep me boxed in. Well, we could try and break them anyway. Oh. Hold on. So if I make the screen bigger, it doesn't like give me the option to... Oh wow, you guys can see my resolution change. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god! Hold on. Let's make it a little bit tinier. Thank you. A little wider. Alright, I believe you owe me a showing of Shino-Chi Deathblood. Fuck yeah, you do. I believe I do. Yeah! Alright, Reese gets the movie set up and joins you on the bed. Let me know if it gets to be too much for you. I'm not a great judge of character of other people, how other people react to the sort of things I watch, but I definitely don't want you to feel uncomfortable. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread is managing to build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels down here all the time, with what the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and of course the fact that its inhabitant has been practically homebound since his teens. I've seen a couple of this director's other films and they're all interesting. This is probably the best introduction to his work. The way he jump cuts to the seemingly unrelated TV show recordings, then wind up trying to back into the narrative adds a level of realism and depth to the world that I find really engrossing. It's found footage used to the fullest. Can't believe I'll be able to do all things like this from now on. Just put on a movie and hang out with people I like. He trails off, his newly energetic and chatty demeanor once again replaced with his usual shy, tense self. But you can still feel that there's something different about him now that he doesn't have his daily dose of medicine. Yeah, I'm glad that you'll be able to have a social life, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Yeah. He smiles to himself. It's hard to imagine, hard to believe, after all these years alone, that that's going to be my reality. A man on the screen yells portents of doom into the camera, trailing off into a wordless scream. The plot's really heating up. Look at his whole face. That's why I laughed, because he's like, no. I love that there are all these distinct sort of vignettes? Little pockets of horror that can affect a small number of people, and only once you start to see how they fit together can you realize some fundamental horror about the universe. Wow. Then it sees you back. Incredible. Cosmic horror in the truest sense. Reese is becoming very animated. Oh. I feel uncomfy right now. I don't know why. I feel like maybe she's just trying to, like, sedate him. It's probably safe to assume he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie. But he's also talking over the movie. I feel like... Yeah, are you okay? I'm just jittery. I've had a really weird day, and I think being down here is making me anxious. I'm all hopped up on adrenaline. Maybe waiting out the dock is a bad idea. The longer we wait, the more likely it is she'll figure out that we're onto her, and it'd be too easy for her to lock me up again and be thorough about it this time. There's a knock on the window. What the fuck? Ooh. Uh-huh. So he was chilling on the little porch on the gazebo, right? Easy peasy, don't get any closer to the thing. It's time to go home. The voice, I know the voice. Is that who's been following you around? Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof window. Enemies upstairs, enemy outside. We're surrounded. Even if I get out of this house, it won't be safe. You won't be safe. Why did he call you? I don't feel like that's a good option. I don't need you to protect me. It's only because you don't know what kind of danger you're in. I know what it's like to have my life stolen by someone else. It destroys you in every way. But I'm not weak anymore. Ooh. No more cowering. If someone tries to hurt me, I should hurt them back. Oh, shit. Fucking Romano, can you stop, bud? Get out. Go. Go. Hold on. He keeps yanking my cord. Oh. He just wants to, like, be around me, and then he yanks my headphone cord. And it, like, ruins my headphones, and then up my, oh, shit, my entire computer setup. Okay, hold on. No more cowering. He's already back in the room. Alright. No more cowering. If someone tries to hurt me, I should hurt them back. And I can do the same for you, VPZ. We're in this together. Is he a werewolf? The window shatters. Oh my god, is he a werewolf? As Reese tears his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Grab my hand, I'll pull you out. What the fuck? Leave us alone! Oh my god! Oh my god! In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes, as it manifests broken basement windows sealed off and Wayne along with it. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna run the stairs. Oh my god. You've seen enough to know you need to leave. You run up the stairs. The door is blocked by a chair, and then it's blocked by something else too. Ah! Try and tear through them. Why would I run back downstairs? You tossed the chair out of the way. You do your best to tear through the substance covering the door. They reform and regenerate too quickly for you to claw your way through. Oh my god, okay. Defeated, you turn back to the basement. The remainder of Reese's paintings await their artist's command. It's okay, stay right there. I can take care of this. Then she won't be able to hurt anyone anymore. I'll be right back. Oh my god, no. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his creations. Oh god. Oh my god. Why would I wait? Oh god. Okay, hold on. I mean, it seems like he still has his mind, right? Like, he's still there, like, even though it's fucked up. I'll follow. I'll follow. What am I doing? Oh god. Oh my god. Why is this chaotic? Oh, the teeth! Do you see the teeth, guys? Gross. He's like, You make your way to the door that beckoned you yesterday, all intrigue, now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there's a monster preparing to do something unthinkable. Open the door. You grasp the handle and turn. Oh my god, street smart. Dr. Kelly emerges from the shadows and levels a firearm in your direction. You instantly notice it's not a proper rifle, but some kind of tranquilizer gun. Duck. Oh my god, just duck. Yeah, if somebody says duck. You do as she says, ducking out of the way. She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. Oh my god. You turn to see a dart embedded in Reese's chest. He pulls a tranquilizer dart out from between his ribs, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. You're going to have to try harder than that, you... Oh. Oh, how did you... As if you could hope to stop me, you pathetic waste of flesh. Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between the cracks in the wood. Reese is panic pulling in a mob of furious creatures to hold his enemy in place. The artist darts away, but his creations continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway as Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. I'll run after Dr. Kelly. What the fuck? She knows what she's doing. She's been through this before. You run forward, braving the onslaught of Reese's creations, dodging them as best as you can as you try to see where Dr. Kelly went. The door in front of you is smothered in paint. Hey! Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out some unseen speaker. You, Evie Peasy. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from there, but you can help the both of us. Okay? I need you to get to the medical storage room. I'll give you further instructions when you're there. Head to the medical storage room. Okay. Turn back around and head to the medical storage room. Where the fuck? Oh, that's where I was earlier. Okay. I'm here. Great. Now listen to me. I need you to use the black tape key to get into the cabinet and bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled carfentanil. Bear tranquilizers. Clearly ain't gonna cut it anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is fantastic. What the fuck? Okay, an intercom system, huh, Doc? Good, you should hear this. Evie Peasy. You don't have to do anything, she says. I'm not gonna hurt anybody else, just her. If I don't, you and I both know she's just gonna shoot me full of elephant tranquilizers. Did I hear that right? And shove me back into that basement, or someplace even worse, and keep killing me every day for the rest of my miserable existence. I feel amazing right now, better than I've ever felt in my life. I'm not dangerous. She's just scared because she knows she used to finally pay for what she's taken from me. He has a point, Doc. You can't be serious. Look at him. He's dangerous. He's gonna kill me. You're one to talk, Doc. Now we know there isn't anyone else whose treatment you've taken into your own hands. Oh, how can we know? You've done it once. What's to stop you from lying to someone else? Stepping in to treat them as you see fit, regardless of what they want for themselves. I thought I was going to die every day. Do you have any idea what it's like to give into your own mortality like that? It wasn't living, that's for sure. It wasn't even surviving. It was just... enough. Oh my god, Reese cries out in pain. What the hell did you do to my shoulder? What the fuck? I'll handle it. Try to get somewhere safe until then. Wayne? He's helping me? The two stagger off down the hallway. Quick, grab the tranquilizers and head to the safe room. Grab the tranquilizers. They're easy to find, marked with a small square of black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. Head for the safe room. I don't want to give them to her, though. Do I? I don't think I do. You make your way out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the mass of paint sealing it shut. Hurry! I don't think I can keep it open for long. You slip past her into the safe room. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the things little smears manages to slip past her. Ooh. She stomps on it. Painted mascara splatters across the cement floor. Oh! Do you think that Wayne was in the garden stepping on those things and, like, protecting the house? It sounds like Reese and your friend are still fighting. We probably have a few minutes before he gets here. Yeah, while we're at it, any other fucking secrets? Oh, maybe. If we both survive, I might decide to share a few more. If I don't go telling anybody. What's the game plan, short and long term? Well, I pump it full of elephant tranquilizers, then I lock him in here. Then I somehow convince him to see things from my perspective. And we all live happily ever after. Yeah, it's just gonna make him feel trapped. There has to be another way. It sure is. Especially since I'll have to isolate him even more now that he knows what's going on. He's going to hate me. But you gotta work with what you've been given and I've been given is an ethical dilemma where either I let my son kill me, free him to go out and kill others, or imprison him for the rest of his life and force feed him poison to keep him controllable. Or, third option, I kill him. I've decided which outcome I can live with. Let's talk, Reese. Yeah, I bet you have some questions. Go ahead, I have nothing left to hide. What is he? At first I thought it was some kind of werewolf. But if he is, he doesn't follow any full moon rules or anything. Silver doesn't do shit to him. And you've seen what he looks like. It's just weird. I almost wish I could examine him while he's fully transformed. I'd be fascinated to know what happens to him or how his body does it. But he seems pretty hell-bent on ripping my throat out, so I guess I'll just have to remain a mystery. When did you find out? Yeah, like when he was a kid? A little after he hit puberty. He had all the usual changes, then a few extra. Thicker nails, sharp teeth, elvish ears. I figured he might have some kind of genetic disorder. Had him checked out a few specialists, but there was nothing obviously wrong with him. Then we had an argument, and he changed right in front of me. It was nothing like what he is now, just a couple inches. Some facial abnormalities, enough to be noticeable. I was scared. He could see that, and he stopped. Thought it was one-off, maybe a hallucination. But the second time, it wasn't as subtle. It didn't go away as easy. That's when I knew for sure this was something beyond my realm of expertise. Huh. Was his dad similar? A strange little smile creeps onto Dr. Kelly's face. I wish I knew. Research just kind of happened. I wasn't seeing anybody. I just woke up pregnant one day. Wow. I know how impossible that sounds. I'm a doctor, for Christ's sake. Kept having these weird dreams, almost like sleep paralysis episodes. Romantic sleep paralysis episodes. They were actually kind of sweet, but they were just dreams. But then all of a sudden my period stopped. I got morning sickness, and roughly 9 months later, Reese. Weird. How do you know he's dangerous? Well, he wants to murder me, so that's clue number 1. It's not like he usually was a violent kid. Mostly just sad. But every now and then we butt heads, and that's usually when this side of him comes out. Imagine if this happens anytime he gets frustrated with anyone. Imagine he gets road rage one day, turns into a 12-foot tall monster with a million teeth, and rips at somebody apart in the middle of a major metropolitan area. Yeah, he's dangerous. That doesn't mean he's dangerous. I mean, he's been kind to me. Yeah, and Ted Bundy was kind of people he picked up off the side of the road. Yep, fucking yep. Everybody, I tell people that all the time. I'm like, Ted Bundy was personal. He was a nice guy. He killed people. He's a really sweet kid most of the time, but I can't let that overshadow the violence he's capable of. How did he not know what he was? Yeah. How is she suppressing his memories? I've been medicating him since he was 12. We've only had 3 incidents like this before, maybe 4, depending on what counts. This is by far the worst one. He doesn't seem to understand at first that he looks different, and I just make sure to stay on top of his dosages so he rarely ever does. But I've been preparing for this inevitability. He's an adult now, there's only so much I can do to control him. The relationship seems difficult between you, yeah. Yeah, you could say that. He was such a cute kid. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I didn't know if I'd be ready, but it made me love being a mom. It's not like it was going to be sunshine and roses forever, no matter what. Kids grow up and they change, sometimes for the worst. But this part's being a mom too, doing what you can to make sure the child you brought into the world isn't going to go around eating people. Okay? I don't think he's gonna eat anybody. What is this room? Yeah, like a prison thing? An old x-ray room. Lead walls. After I realized this whole situation was a possibility, I had the door reinforced with special remote control locks. Glad it could finally come in handy. Okay, let's wait for Reese. Weird. Alright. You and Dr. Kelly sit in silence and wait for her son to make his way to you. The sound of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room. Shit. This might be game time. Get those tranks ready. We have to get this door open before he crosses the hallway. Okay? Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Ew. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at that foot. Is this what you're so afraid of? Hand over the tranquilizers. This is our shot. Ooh. Okay. She loves him. Dr. Kelly quickly loads him into her gun, leveling the barrel at her son. Ugh. EVP's here that we were in this together. Thank God. Dr. Kelly sighs heavily, staring at the warped figure of her son. I could drag him into the safe room on my own. I'll meet you at the front when I'm done. Leave her to it. Holy shit! Okay, you return to the entrance of the clinic. Everything's quiet now, only streaks of paint where Reese's minions were roiled out of cracks in the wood. Oh my god, okay, I hope you understand what this needs to stay between us. I don't care how much you feel like you need to share what just happened with other people. The more people know about this, the more trouble it is for me and for him. I don't need any more well-intentioned escape plans. No. I need to visit him, yeah. As long as you don't bring anyone else. Yes, that'd probably be good for him. Can't promise he'll want to see you, or that he won't have some harsh words if he does. But I don't want him to be entirely isolated. There's a magic stone in your basement, just so you should know. We busted a hole in the wall down there. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for the heads up, I guess. Okay. Do you think he'll let any of his friends in on this? Yeah. She heaves a sigh. I'll have to think about it. We'd run the risk of one of them trying to break him out. But if you're stuck in a windowless room with no interest and no internet and one friend, that's one ticket to insanity. And I have an insane monster on my hands. Stella in particular would be a problem. That girl never knows how to mind her own business or follow other people's rules. Then she would absolutely no fear of what might happen if he was cut loose. Kanika, I might consider. She's got a bit of a bleeding heart, pretty inflexible morals, which could be a problem. On the other hand, I don't know how well she could keep a secret. And if Stella found out, then Kanika could probably be convinced to do a jailbreak and then it'd all blow up in my face. You could probably tell I put a lot of thought into this. Same calculation I've been doing for years. Debating on whether or not I could fully upfront with any of them instead of just pushing them away and hoping they didn't notice what was really going on. She sighs again. Maybe I'll get him a kitten or something. Like they did for Coco, the gorilla. Might as well give him a tire swing while I'm at it. Some enrichment for this enclosure. Hate that I have to do this to him. Yeah, poor Reese. I almost wish he was more like a werewolf. Transforms on a predictable schedule, isn't aware of himself when he does, and make this a lot easier. Instead, I have to stare him in the eye while I turn the key, knowing every time I do, I'm driving him further and further away from me. As much as I'd love to stand around chatting, I have to get to work. Gotta clean this place up as best as I can before tomorrow. And you should probably get home. It's dark. I'm sure your cousin's worried about you. Oh, I'm gonna hug her. You put your arms out for a hug. No offense, but I'm not a hugger. See you later. Oh, okay. She firmly escorts you to the door. Closes behind you. Interesting. Okay, hold on. So, I do want to try that in... I want to load in the clinic. Because I want to see... Why don't you take your medicine? Did I already ask that? Yeah. Okay, hold on. I do want to see what happens. Okay. You could always draw me, sure. Let's flirt with the vampire. Sorry, werewolf blend, dude. Oh, cool. Alright, there's a quality to drawing that's almost like catching memories. Sappy as that probably sounds, because this could be sort of a snapshot of the night my life turned around. It's definitely a memory worth holding on to. I'll get you a chair. Okay? He excitedly hurries across the room, pulling up a couple of chairs. You can see the difference in his energy now that he hasn't had his daily dose of poison. He's more talkative, less slouched, his long limbs no longer perpetually tucked in at his sides. May I touch your face? Sure. Go for it. Okay. He places a gentle hand on your jaw, tilting your head slightly to the side. His fingertips are warm on your cheek, the sensation of their light touch lingering on your skin as he pulls away. Perfect. He pauses for a moment, his eyes locking with yours. There's a palpable tension filling the room. Let him start drawing. Thanks for doing this. You have no idea how long it's been since I was able to have somebody sit for me. I think it's been since high school, probably. He starts sketching, the scraping of his graphites quick and controlled, long lines sweeping across the paper. He pauses for a brief moment, glancing away in thought. I had wanted to draw you since we met yesterday. You have such striking bone structure. It makes a truly unique face. I hope I can capture it. Thank you! He glances up at you every couple seconds, the pencil still moving as he focuses his intense gaze on you. This is so much easier than usual. Sometimes getting the basic forms down can feel like pushing through mud, but this is like breathing. It's just flowing out. He continues scratching out your portrait. The sound of pencil and paper louder and bolder as his strokes gain confidence. I just can't believe I let this go on for so long. I've never questioned her. I let her completely isolate me. But I'm fine now. I'm more than fine. I feel great. It's almost like I'm not actually sick. I realize it isn't confidence that deepens the lines on the paper. It's anger, frustration. You have a new future. Yeah. I don't know that for sure, though, and I'm not out of danger yet. Either I'm still down here. The pencil snaps. Oh. No, I'm sorry. I must be acting strange. I feel strange. Do my nails look longer to you? There's a knock on the window. Okay, Wayne. Don't get close to the thing. It's time to go home. Okay. Good luck, freak. That glass is shatterproof. Enemies upstairs, enemies outside, okay? He hasn't hurt anyone. Yes, he will. He's furious with me. Can't you hear it? I'm not weak anymore. I can fight back. I don't have to cower in fear of the people who want to hurt me. I can protect both of us. Okay, the window shatters. Okay, so... Leave us alone. Okay, so... Oh my god, that's so cool. Fuck, stay where I am. Okay. I have to deal with the dock. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much that I could do. Hold on. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Okay, hold on. So... Call Tabitha? What mess have you gotten yourself into now? Clinic emergency scary. Here we go again. Stay put. Don't move a muscle. Don't get sucked into any ghost dimensions or stuck in a mind collapse. You hear me? I'll be right there. Ooh, she big man. Cousin hangs up the phone. Try and leave? You bound up the basement stairs and rush to the front door. You pull and it's sealed shut by his constructs. I'll just follow. Yeah, okay, so it forces me into this decision. Okay. Open the door. Okay. She levels the firearm. Duck. Don't shoot. Oh, she shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only a pop. Whizzing past your ear. Okay. So no matter what, it hits him. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Let's go into a room this time. Run to a nearby room. Ah. A few seconds pass, things are quiet. Hey. Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. You peasy. I'm stuck in the safe room. I can't help you from here, but you can help the both of us. Yeah, I'll just stay silent. You're in the medical storage room, right? And you use the black tape key to get into the cabinet. Bring me the elephant tranquilizers. It's a bottle labeled Carnificardi. Carfentanil. Carfentanil? Why did I say Carnificardi? What? Carfentanil! Jesus. Okay, hold on. I don't think... Do you think there's a way to reason with him? You know? Can't you just get along? God damn, guy. Let's overwrite this one. And then... Can't you just get along? No, sorry, we're past that point. I want retribution even more than that. I want security. As long as she lives, I'm in danger. Reese, I love you. I never wanted it to get to this point. Don't try and make up for it now. It's too late. If you wanted a good relationship, you had your chance and decided to convince me I was dying instead of just letting me exist. Enough. Okay, so Wayne is gonna deal with that, I guess. Okay. Why is Wayne trying to protect me from him, though? What did Reese do? I'm just gonna head for the safe room. I'm not even gonna grab him. She opens the door, breaking apart. Okay. I don't have him. I don't have him. Okay. 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 This is so cool. Oh my god. Okay. But you didn't take any tranquilizers, did you? Do nothing. Oh my god. Come on, what's the holdup? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. No. The shot rings out. His body's thrown to the wall. Shotgun in hand, your cousin rounds the corner and trains her weapons on his writhing body. Tabitha, what are you doing here? Stop it! Let me sedate him. We could deal with this non-lethally. Are you insane? That thing was trying to kill you. No. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Tabitha! Oh my god! 3 fucking times! Triple tap! God. Oh my god, the 3 of you stand around Reese's mangled, still twitching body. Your cousin pours gasoline, and then she lights a match. Oh my god, he screams as he erupts into flames. It's inhuman, the ruin of his face incapable of making any recognizable sounds beyond a guttural wail. It seems to last forever and then it stops. In its absence, there's only the roaring of flames and the sobbing of his mother, staring down at the writhing, burning body of what was once her son. I always knew something was off about that kid. He had a weird smell. Aw. I knew you'd kill him. Jesus. You didn't have a very good grasp of the situation. He was a rampaging monster. There was no way this is gonna end without at least a little bloodshed. It could have. I had it under control. That didn't need to happen. Yet you let it happen. Come on, Joan. You didn't stop me when I lit the match. Deep down, you knew this was for the best. Did you know what he was? No, but the door was sealed shut, and I got a bad vibe from your call, so I took the gun out of my office. I was already armed when I ran to the corner and saw him. Just did what had to be done. Thanks for calling instead of trying to handle this on your own. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's load. So this is after she sedates him. This is where I call Tabitha, so let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Let's find a distraction. Okay. 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 You could always draw on me. Let's go through this one again. Okay. Okay. Please do waggle your eyebrows. Aha. Okay. Let me start drawing. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, God. Let's get out of this basement. You're right. I don't think I can wait her out after all. Okay. 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 Let's go. Hold on. We're gonna... Poof. Okay. Hold on. Try and... What if I just wait? Ooh! I was just reading that in my head because I got really excited. Okay. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his creations. He said you should stay here, so you will. There are a few moments of silence. It's interrupted by some kind of percussive sound, like quiet gunshot. You hear heavy, stumbling footsteps, then Dr. Kelly screams. It cuts out, uninterrupted. You can only imagine why. Ooh. The silence returns. Then the footsteps on the stairs down to the basement. It's done. She's not a problem anymore. Oh my god! Okay. Oh my god. What did you do? I defended myself. I stopped her from hurting anyone else. I earned my freedom. Did you know what you really were? What do you mean? I'm human. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm human. I don't think humans can do what I just did. So maybe I'm something else. Do I look different? Look in a mirror. He shambles to the bathroom. Oh. As he comes back into view, you see his features shift, his bones audibly popping as they reset under his skin into a slightly more human, yet still monstrous form. I don't remember how it's supposed to fit together. I don't think I want to. This feels right. Hug him? You take a few careful steps towards him, then wrap your arms around his waist, holding him close. Oh, damn, something's happening outside. Hold on. Okay. He seems tense at first, surprised at the sudden touch, but he relaxes. His long, sinewy arms wrapping around you, his massive hands curling their long fingers around your back and shoulders. The membranes under his arms fold around you like bat wings, pulling you closer to his chest. He smells metallic and unnatural. The iron stink of blood heavy in the air, the rapidly cooling liquid soak into your clothes as you hold him. Yeah. There's a creak on the stairs above you. Come along, EVPZ. Don't waste another second talking to it. It's unstable. You're real. I am, but I get running. Oh my god. Pure terror in his eyes, Reese scrambles through the window and bounds off into the wilderness, his creations pouring out after him. Shall we? Or yeah, what is he? Okay. A mistake. Are you gonna go after him? No, he's not worth my time now that you're safe. You better not hurt him. So as long as you keep your distance, there shouldn't be a problem. You should take that a warning to heart. There's no telling what it will do now that it's loose. Did you do something to Stella? I didn't have to. She didn't have it in her to stand by your side. Remember that. If you find her, she won't be there when you need her. What? I followed him out of the clinic. Back on a main street. The night's oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream, and now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understanding of the world. Oh my god, I could just go home? Oh my god. So what do I want to do? Do I want him to live and then stay sedated? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. Alright, so I've been playing for like over an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for today, and then I think I'm going to maybe do a little bit of... I shouldn't do spoilers, though. Damn. Okay. Let me think about it, and then when I play the next time, we'll see what decision I decide to go with. But I'm really excited. The art was super, super cool. Reese, I don't want him to kill his mom. I wonder if there's an option where, without him being trapped, he can kind of, like, live a better sense of life, where he's not isolated so much, you know? Like, because, like, he knows what he is now. I don't know. So maybe I will do a little bit of reading into that. Maybe that is an option to be able to have that outcome. Or I'll just go with the first one that I did, which is, I'll just go with that. I think I'll just do that. I'll just go with the save that I did originally. The one where she sedates him and save Dr. Kelly. Alright, so we'll pick up from that save file the next time. It was really cool to explore the options, I think, but I'll just go with that first one because, you know, first time playthrough. No take backs. Alright, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.